Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jk Howard, and I have a confession. I've never seen Kung Fu Panda or Kung Fu Panda 2. I just wanted to get that right out in the open. I have seen parts of the first one, and it just, for some reason, it didn't... Okay, let me start over. When you're a film critic, we see movies during the week before they open up, the week before or 2 weeks before, and usually most of our screenings are during either a morning during the week or in the evening, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. But a lot of family films, animated films, Disney films sometimes they want the full family effect when we go to our screenings, so they put them on Saturday morning. I have been known to be a lazy critic sometimes. I have skipped some of these movies, to my regret, so sometimes I sleep in on Saturday. Hey, everybody works during the week, sometimes. That's no excuse, I admit that. And I know that the Kung Fu Panda films are extremely popular and extremely valuable, make a lot of money. And I also have another disclaimer. I have to put this up. I'm a stockholder. Can you have my monitor over here so I can see? There we go, right? Just like that. I have 1 share of DreamWorks Animation, and you go to that one site, the website, 1 share, you get 1 share of any company. I did this a couple years ago. That was really cool. So, I went to see Kung Fu Panda 3, and then another reason I didn't see Kung Fu Panda 3 originally, a couple weeks ago, is I was in LA, so I missed the screening. So I went and paid for this, okay? So I went and paid for Kung Fu Panda 3, so you just better... No, that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm not getting upset. I loved it. I really, really loved it. And there's so many aspects I liked. I love the story. And from what I understand, someone was telling me that Po, voiced by Jack Black, the panda, the very first one, he's, an orphan and he's taken in. And I forget what they told me the second one was, but this is the third one now where the student becomes the teacher. And... the joys of being on YouTube. My battery died right in the middle of my review, so if this kind of seems weird or choppy, I'll kind of go back and forth. Anyway, back to Kung Fu Panda 3. I really loved it. Not seeing the first 2, I really loved it. And what I enjoyed about it is... not only the animation. First of all, the animation is spectacular. And I remember reading up on this that 1/3 of it was made in China, so they could get around. It's an actual Chinese production. It can be clarified by law in China. And they really paid attention to the Chinese detail, to the folklore and to the history behind it. And that's why you just felt this respect that they had for Chinese culture in this movie. And I mean, the imagery from these fantasy sequences, and the watercolors. I mean, I was so impressed with this movie. I really was. And not only the voice talent, we have, Jack Black just really was born to play Po the panda. I just thought he was perfect. And also we have the spirit realm, not a demon, what would you call him? A spirit realm god or something, Kai, voiced by Jk Simmons, from Whiplash. And then also we've got Bryan Cranston, who shows up as Po's father, his long-lost father, and there's a whole village of pandas. He thought he was the last one, so he's got to teach these pandas how to defend themselves and find their inner chi, because Kai is going around, the bad guy, is going around taking all the Kung Fu Master's chi to make himself all-powerful. So it sounds kind of, simple and corny, but you know what? It really works. It really does. And the all-star cast. I know I've read in the past that Kung Fu Panda had Angelina Jolie and Dustin Hoffman and Seth Rogen, all these guys, but everyone has their own character. Everyone has their... I know, I'm coming late to the party. It's not the first time, folks, that I've come late to the party. But overall, I felt obligated to see Kung Fu Panda 3 because it's making a fortune, it's doing so well, and people are asking me about it, and I thought, okay, I'll find... Because usually when you get down to sequels, especially animated ones, they start losing their quality. So I haven't seen the first 2, but when I run into people, special millennials, they all just say that Kung Fu Panda was their movie growing up, and they have this whole attachment to it. So I think that's just really wonderful, because now I'm a total believer. I really am. And I'm going to go back and watch the first 2, I promise. Okay, so don't leave me any bad comments down below or send me hate mail, email. So anyway, Kung Fu Panda 3, just great for the whole family. I love how it played to children. It also played to adults, and the animation was just mind-boggling. And just, I think, as a DreamWorks stockholder, I thank you for making the movie a big hit. And, I wanted to make a disclaimer because I'm a stockholder, like it matters. So... Kung Fu Panda 3, wonderful time. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Check out my podcast on iTunes. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, comment below, and give me a thumbs up. I'm Jk Howard. I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.